Okay, now we have our CPU systems here, and we can look CPU systems inside and CPU systems features. This here have PLC1. We can change PLC's name here, and you can push and right click and you can say rename, and we can see here say Udemy and and SCADA PLC. We can say name is here, and our CPU have our CPU have 14 input here, and this address starting 0, and this CPU have 10 output and starting address 0, and here we have here an 2 analog input and starting address 64, and we have here 6 high-speed counters, and their address is here, and we have the pulse output and their address here, and we have Profinet interface port and this here. We can see our CPU's type and article no and firmware here. So all time we will look this device overview for addressing and change or C addressing. We will use this device overview. When we look our hardware, we have left side 3 different communication module, and left side this schematic net switch, this not connected or CPU. Because of this we will not add this device on our hardware. So here we must find first of all our first communication module. This first communication module, this Modbus communication module, and this here we can here we can see communication modules, and here point to point, and we use CM1241 and version 2 or version is 2.1. So I will choose here. If I look another, you can see here version is 1. So this older module, and this here we can see new module and version 2.0. I will drag and drop here, and this port number 101 I put here, and or I choose version and I drag and drop here. Or another communication module, Profibus master. We can see here Profibus master module, and this Profibus master and Profibus slave module. This when I push this device number or device part number, you can see here description, and this here Profibus DP master module, and or this Profibus master modules version 1.3. So I will choose this. You can make drag and drop, or you can choose where you want put this module, and you can make it twice click, and you can see here I have this module in here. And another communication module, we have GSM and GPRS communication module, and this here 2042 GPRS model, and our version is 1.3. We can choose here 1.3. So I will drag and drop this model, and I have now the same hardware, real hardware and software hardware is the same now. And I want to talk about the signal boards. If you need add digital input, digital output, or digital input, digital output, or analog input or analog output, you can use this signal board. But this signal board, you can see here, this one analog output or one analog input, or two analog input, two analog output, two digital input, two digital output. This is this little module. This little module. If you need two or one digital input or analog input at your CPU, you can use signal board. Signal board's price is little than normal boards. And again, this here have communication boards, point to point. You can see here CB2041 module. If I push this, you can see here when we put this module here, or PLC systems, you can see here. I will try to open now this cover, and this upper side is cover. This here in digital inputs, PLC's power, and here right side these three terminals is analog inputs, and this another cover I take off. This here 24 volt DC outputs here, and I will take another cover. Here is signal board. You can see this here have some terminal, and we can put here signal boards. Next video I will try to put here signal board. After I will show you how add and how configure this module signal board. And here have the OR hardware system, and we can see what change or device overview. I push this Modbus communication module. You can see here, and this have slot number here, and you can see don't have any input and output address because they don't have any output and input. So article no here. If you want to buy something, you must find your product's article number. So our hardware is ready now. When we push this, when we push hardware, and after this properties window, all time change, and we can look and we can see what our hardware's properties. And I push this CPU, and I can see here properties or CPUs, and you can open this window, this left side PLC, right click and properties, and this open new window. So we will use this new window because this very useful for us. And you can see here project information, catalog information or CPUs, specifications, descriptions, and here Profinet interface. When we create program, we will load project in our CPU. We must use Ethernet communication, Profinet communication. We must first of all we must give IP address or device. When we make it Profinet network, these three numbers block must be same, and last number we must change. We must give all device different number. So we can give our computer 1 or PLC 2 or HMI 3. These must be different. So we can search our CPU in our network. These online access parts have our computers communications boards. You can see here this wireless network adapter and Realtek Ethernet controller. We will use this Realtek Ethernet controller first of all.